So my story I'm going to be telling is called How Rabbit Deceived Fox, and I am going to be referencing my script so you get the full story because I didn't memorize everything yet. Now, long ago, during the Indian days in Canada, there was a devious rabbit. This rabbit was a wonderful thief. He preferred to steal by moonlight. During the night, he would creep into farmers' gardens and fields. His favorite crop was cabbage, lettuce, and believe it or not, beans. Now, not far from Rabbit's home was an old widowed woman. She was especially proud of her little garden. She spent all of her days working and made a pretty good living. Now, she grew great big green cabbages and red carrots and big fat pumpkins and Indian corns and yellow beans. Now, she lived well off her little garden, trading with Indian hunters for fish and meat, ensuring that she would always have a plentiful supply of food through the winter. Now, during Rabbit's rounds one day, he came across this cute little garden. No longer did he have to worry about what he would eat. He robbed the little old woman's garden with no regrets. Now, the next morning, the woman went out to her little garden, noticing that many of her cabbages and carrots were missing. She had an idea that it was the rabbit, for she had heard about his mischievous behavior in the past. This woman decided to set a trap for her unwelcome friend. Now, that night, Rabbit woke, ready for his next meal. He marched right up to the old woman's garden. As he approached the gate, he saw a tall figure, resembling a man. Now, Rabbit sat and watched, yet the figure did not move. So he said sternly, "Get out of my way and let me pass." The figure did not move. "I shall kick you if you don't move." The figure did not move. "Take that!" Rabbit proceeded to kick the figure, yet the figure did not move. Rabbit continued his attack on the figure. Bam! Whap! Pow! With all the rabbit's might, he knocked this figure down, only to realize that his entire body was now stuck to the figure in some gum mixture. The woman jumped out and said, "Ah, ha! I got you, you thieving little rabbit. You were the garden robber and you have met your fate." Now, she pulled him away from the gum-soaked figure and shoved him into a bag. Then, the woman disappeared into her house. Just then, Fox emerged from the darkness surrounding the garden. He walked along and stumbled over this bag, for it was just laying in the ground. Rabbit grunted, "Oh!" "For who's that hiding in the bag?" Fox poked. "It's me, your dear friend Rabbit. Why are you hiding in the bag?" Just then, Rabbit thought of a brilliant escape. "Oh, Fox, the little old widowed woman wanted me to marry her granddaughter. I refused, and now she has trapped me in this bag and went to the house to get the poor girl. Please, oh please help me escape, Fox," Rabbit cried. "Hoo, hoo, hoo." Fox considered his plea. "Fine, I shall help you escape. I will take your place in the bag, for I have been looking for a wife." Fox untied the bag, letting the rabbit out, then quickly climbed in. Suddenly, the woman emerged carrying an axe. "I'm gonna kill you now, you thieving little rabbit, and then you will no longer be able to steal." Those words echoed in Fox's head. He then knew he had been deceived by the rabbit. The woman opened the bag, and then Fox took his opportunity and sprang from the bag, running off quickly as the woman stumbled back. He vowed to kill the rabbit the next time he saw him. A few days later, Fox stumbled upon the rabbit. He was eating his fill of vegetables by a stream at twilight. Fox attempted to coax him to his side of the stream, but the rabbit did not come. "Why don't you eat some cheese, Fox?" Rabbit said as he pointed to the moon's reflection in the stream. Well, Fox really did like cheese, so he plunged in after the cheese, going straight through the water. Fox knew he had been deceived again. Rabbit ran away laughing and giggling, not letting Fox get the chance to hurt him. Fox swore that the next time he saw Rabbit, he would kill him. The next day, Rabbit hid among the dry underbrush. He sat there playing his flute, for he was a great Indian pipe player. He noticed Fox hiding in the trees. Before he could spring upon him, Rabbit said, "The chief's daughter has just been married to a great warrior, and the wedding party will be soon along this way. They asked me to sit here and make music for them with my flute as they pass." They have promised to pay me well, and they have invited me to a wedding feast. Come and join me to play too, and you will be well paid, and we will go to the feast together and get good things to eat." Fox agreed. He would let the rabbit pay his reparations, then he would kill him and go to the feast by himself. Fox said, "Well, I do not have a flute, so I guess I'm going to sit here with you while you play." "Oh, nonsense," Rabbit said. "Take mine. I have another one at home and I will be right back." Rabbit scurried away as Fox played the flute. As Rabbit was running away, he set the underbrush on fire, but Fox could not hear it because of the loud music. Finally, he noticed the fire and looked around scared. In a last-ditch effort, he jumped through the ring of fire to save his life. Luckily, he did escape with his life. But his eyelids were singed and his sleek black coat with its silver spots was scorched to a red, brown, orange color. He concluded that the rabbit was too clever for him to fight. He also resolved to leave him alone and forego his revenge, for he was glad to get away with his life. Fox decided that he could no longer live on friendly terms with the rabbit since he had got rid of his beautiful, sleek black coat. And to the present day, the descendants of Fox have red eyes and red, brown, orange fur because rabbits scorched their ancestor in the olden times.